If you love delicious Nigerian bread buns that is fried to perfection, then this recipe is for you. Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make Nigerian bread buns. This recipe is crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. This recipe is a must try. I'll also be giving you a tip on how to keep your bread buns in shape to minimize scattering while you are frying. Now let's get right into the video. First, you start by cracking 2 eggs into the bowl. The number of eggs you use, of course, depends on the quantity of bread buns you want to make. So the next thing to do is to add your sugar and properly mix this together. Mix this thoroughly to well combine. Now go ahead to add your vanilla essence. Do not bother about the quantity. Everything will be in the description box. I also added melted butter to this. Pardon me, I lost that part of the video. So next we move over to our dry ingredients. I properly shifted my flour. At this stage you should add your baking powder and your nutmeg. But for some reason I missed that and added that later. So please do add yours at this stage. So now I poured in the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and with my spatula I went ahead to mix this thoroughly till well combined or till it forms the dough. So you have to do this with patience. You can see that the mixture is quite dry. At this stage I had to go in with clean hands, with emphasis on clean hands. Make sure your hands are clean. So at this stage is the time I added my baking powder and nutmeg. Please add yours earlier at the stage you're mixing your dry ingredients. As you can see, our dough is coming together very nicely, but it's quite dry. So what to do is to gradually add water. Make sure not to make it runny. Just gradually add your water. Go ahead to knead it slightly and then cover up the dough and let it rest for like 10 to 15 minutes. After your dough has rested, you go ahead and then work with it. Dust your work surface with some flour. You wouldn't want your dough to be sticking to your work surface. So next you cut your dough into two. Go ahead to set aside one part and then work with the other. Next you roll up the dough. This is just to give the dough a smoother texture. Dust it yet again and then with your rolling pin, just go ahead to roll it out. This is actually where the work is. So if you need arm exercises, here is a free exercise for you. So my amazing people, I want to say thank you for all the support on here. I don't take it for granted. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Let me know if this is a recipe you would love to try. If there are other recipes you'd love to see on this channel, do let me know in the comments. Well, here our dough has been properly flattened, so I went ahead to roll it yet again and then cut out the excess. Doing this properly will largely determine how your bread buns is going to look after frying. So please take your time to roll this very well. If it's properly done, it will look perfect. To ensure that you do not miss this step, roll these very well. If you have to dust it yet again, you do that and then proceed to cut. If you want a bigger size, you cut it like that. But if you want a medium or small size, everything is just up to you. Just cut it exactly the way you'd want it to look at the end of the day. Well, I'm done with the first batch, so I proceeded to do yet the same thing this particular batch. So one essential tip that's going to help our buns to keep it all in shape and prevent it from scattering while frying is to pinch the edges after cutting the excess out before you proceed to cut everything totally. This will help it stay in shape. So I didn't do that here, and you will notice while I was frying that some of them were no longer in shape anymore while frying. So here I proceeded to fry the second batch. So if you watch very closely, you will see from this second batch that some of them were not in shape anymore. And that is why I was talking about pinching the edges and making sure it's tight enough before putting it in your oil. This does not take so much time before it's properly fried. So in few minutes, you see the color change and you see that everything is turning nice and golden. Guys, at this point, my kitchen smelled so good. And believe me, this tasted amazing as well. Now everything is nice and ready. And then I took everything off the heat and put in a new batch. And just like that, everything is nice and ready. Guys, this bread buns tasted so good. So, so good. You need to try yours. If you follow this recipe very well and also apply the tips I gave, making this for your family will be so easy for you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.